shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Johnson now on the return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And at the helm, second in passing yards, first in touchdowns in Division I college football history. It's Dylan Gabriel.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Gabriel, first and 10. Brought in right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Gabriel. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. From the gun, Gabriel. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They'll run here following the penalty. These fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Third and long, it's Gabriel. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one, so back to the huddle now for second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Going with the screen to Taylor. Gets him the first past the 35. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Taylor hit, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. He takes it back to the 10. And now, partner, they're going to take over with an excellent opportunity to score.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set, go. 52, boom.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Hits the slant. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Jets will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Raiders have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Shoots away from one by a man. He's in the clear. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
This our last play of the quarter. Gabriel here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Gabriel's going to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly and get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
52 blue.
Gabriel now to throw on 3rd. Pass caught by Brooks. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Raiders have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Let's go.
Play action now. Daniels. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Catch made underneath by the back. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him. And they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Brock, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. We've got a screen to the running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Brings up 4th down.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Now here comes the New York offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Trying to find Gunnar Helm with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set, go. Black 40. Set.
Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. It is caught left side. It's a short pick up to the 20. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Black one.
3rd down. They need 7.
Check right.
No throw. 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. On in at the 41. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Taylor again. And he has this down to the 34. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They go again with Taylor. Room to run inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Punt.
Gabriel setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brooks going for the marker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. On now comes their punter. Deontay Hardy back deep. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rig, rig. 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Daniels. Chased out to his right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
18, 5, ready. 19, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Deontay Hardy to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Back to 60, back to 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 16 yards.
Ready,
1st down, Raiders.
A run here with Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Getting out to his left. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. The Jets offense now set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
At the 10-yard line.
Come on.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. To the air on 3rd and long. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff to Taylor. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from there. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready? 7.
Here's Daniels. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
18. Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Flag. Here we go. Go 3. 19. Hurt.
There's a handoff for Taylor. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. E.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd
and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going again on 2nd. Gabriel. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. through with a sack to bring around third down.
7-yard loss.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Third and long, it's Gabriel. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
When they don't get the catch they need there, their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Check.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Now a run with Taylor. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
This time it's a passing play. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
Set, go.
First down, Gabriel. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down. So the hurry up here.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Gabriel. And they get to him again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Gabriel setting up to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Love.
Okay,
So
break.
they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Check. No, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Hampton trying the left side. Shoves him off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Ready?
Back to Hampton. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Check smash. Street.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Raiders approaching win number 7 on the year. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And it turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Set up the screen. Brooks. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Jets take their first time out. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gabriel here from the gun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Ready. Hut, black 40.
The throw now. Here's Gabriel. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brought Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled with these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say so long from New York.